Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Big header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Heracles are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mbappe! Mbappe! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And here's Rashford. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, this is a great position. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He can run onto that. Now it's Beckham. Shot a goal! It's in! Into the lead once more. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
India go into the lead. Costa Curta. And here's Mbappe. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Belletti. No way he was going to let him past. That looks a good ball through. Great hit! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, there's always a...
Oh, what has happened here? Haaland. Real chance! Ernest. Now this could be a chance. Oh, it's come loose. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bellingham. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Ligt makes the interception. And it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a loose ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And there's the end of the first half. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Please be made aware
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
These grounds.
Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Coming on the field,
second half then, just getting going.
41, Rice.
Belletti.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Olise, lobbed in behind. Belletti. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's searching Bellingham! Goal! And they get themselves in front! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
India get themselves into the lead.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
72,306.
Olise. Oh, good ball. Can he put it away? Decent enough try.
Haaland certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Pinches it off him. Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Heracles have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Just about up to 75 minutes. Costa Curta. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Olise. Del Piero. Can he finish? He scores! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Heracles surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Thuram. Oh, great chance!
There will be
5 minutes to add. And it's Son Heung-min. Shapes to shoot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it!
Well, Oh, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Pete.
And that will be the final act. India played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We have already started here. Saka has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Dani Olmo. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Short changes him with that pass. Always onto this. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. A terrific header! Goal! Manchester United! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Costa Curta with the clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a shade optimistic. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it.
It is! Denied by an instinctive save.
Pires clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a little off target. And it's Messi. He is through here. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Saka absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
India still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Alexander-Arnold. Ball is over the line. He's picked his way through, engages and forces him off the ball.
The
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 4,
Ball's out once
Mbappe.
more. De Jong is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's picked out the run. Bellingham on a strong run down the right. Good read, needed to be.
India showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dani Olmo. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And now the breakaway. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, played right into his path. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to...
Can he finish? It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
The goal scorer after 86
So,
minutes
time for
is
changes on both
number
sides, actually.
21,
All square again into the dying minutes.
Substitution on the field.
Credit where it's due. This is
Number
great
19.
attitude. Now, the only
Playing
question is
second.
whether there's enough in the
Coming
tank
on
to
replace
grab
him
another.
is number 9.
And the number on the board
Rafinha.
is 3.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's
There will
Messi.
be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Gerrard. Cafu. Manchester United. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
and
joined us
welcome
for
to
this
today's
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Lampard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box. Even the tightest of areas, it doesn't daunt him.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, good read. Decent hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Gerrard. Del Piero. India, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And a header! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. They've scored! So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. And it's Belletti. Hit into the middle. Gerrard with the clearance. Played out towards the right wing. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And here's Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
India can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Costa Curta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found the way through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Del Piero. And the first 45 minutes are up. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
India leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. India carrying a 1-goal lead. It's Luis Suarez! Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Vieira. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Vieira. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
550.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Maldini going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Del Piero! It's anyone's ball now.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Time and again they are repelled.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Cole for Musiala. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pirlo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And that's put paid to a promising move. And now the breakaway. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a brilliant interception. De Ligt, out to the right.
There will be 1 minute
Well,
added time.
yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. India can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good alertness. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bellingham. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate...
He's had a hit! That has been knocked clear. Pernis. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he's managed to get free. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
India still without a single shot on target. Vinicius Junior. Maradona. And the finish! It's there!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Totti! Oh, it's hit the post! Cleared without complication. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He has found the way through. Rummenigge touches it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Messi. Totti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Totti powering forward here. And the pass is intercepted. It's a sweet ball that. Works it forward. He's played him through.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. India certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Totti. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Kimmich.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Have a shot. with that, the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0.
Please take this opportunity to pay
It's a
visit
dressing
to our
room
official
that
store
needs
where memorabilia
rousing at
from today's
half-time
match
because
are
in
now
truth
available.
they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That pass has been well intercepted. Diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Bellingham.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. I was trying to skip past his man. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's got away. And they've got rid. Well, they've got it again. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
649.
Well, that's well seen too. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Can he stop it going out?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kimmich. Rummenigge. And here's Neymar. Totti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, that's a key interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham.
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 15, Frank Lampard.
Messi. And here's Park Ji-sung. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's looking to set free a runner. And a header! He scores! Do not write them off. Back they come. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Passes short and sharp.
Neymar.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's got the shot away! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That's at the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicked it back promptly. And here's Dani Olmo. Bit too much weight on the pass. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it. And it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Beckham to take it as usual. That has been knocked clear. He's going for goal! It's a loose ball. Bellingham. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Messi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Costa Curta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Messi. And a header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham plays it short. Hernandez eases him off the ball. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And that's a good ball. And that is masterful defending. He's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Diaz, and the ball's a good one here.
There will be
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. The midway point of the game.
India really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Spread neatly. That's a decent clearance. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And that interception was most necessary.
That's Bellingham!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up.
The attendance for this match was
Costa Curta,
71,898.
well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the hit! It's in!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
The goal scorer after 65 minutes is number 19, Lionel Messi.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit.
Big chance! 1-1!
Substitution.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Van Dijk simply refused to be outdone there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Messi proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he cuts out the supply. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. It's Bellingham. And here's Messi.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to
2
secure the
added
win now.
minutes has been indicated.
Well, nicely intercepted. Cleared without complication. And he's found a way past. He's through and all alone. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. India with the corner, they're first. In for a header! No, not the best of headers. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, now it's a... And again! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Flings in across. Beckenbauer tries to clear. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. Chance for the header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let...
He's going for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And he'll shoot here! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckenbauer.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Platini. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, easy pickings there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He has found the way through. And it's Messi. That is lovely. Shapes to shoot. Another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Del Piero. And the referee brings the first half to a close. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
India may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So we reach the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
pass is intercepted. Looking for the runner. Danny Olmo. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to get it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rummenigge!
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Platini. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have the first goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he skips past his man into the last quarter of an hour.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Gerrard does really well to win the ball there. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Barcelona probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Beckenbauer wins, and he's had a hit! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Number 17, Del Piero. Number 8, Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gerrard. Coming on the field.
Nicked it back promptly.
Number 13.
Time added on
Mbappe.
will be
Number
2
15,
minutes.
Frank Lampard.
And here's Van
Number 23,
Nistelrooy. And Van
Neymar.
Nistelrooy!
Number 20.
And that may well be that. That is that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Hello, everybody.